Hey Sam, what's up? Yeah, the zone's awesome. It's actually really good. Yeah, I'm still planning on playing on Epoch. Yep. Yeah, they are doing the pruning process. They're trying to make sure that nobody has an advantage, since a lot of people couldn't play. Yeah, there was a poll on Discord where you could vote to like wipe all the characters, start fresh, or uh, or or basically just like don't wipe, but like they're gonna go through and make sure that nobody who's like level 15 has too much gold or too many items. They want to make sure everybody has kind of a fair start. So yeah, they said the servers should come up within the next couple days. So I'm gonna guess probably, I don't know, soon, tomorrow. I don't know exactly when, but within the next couple days, they said.
Need help?
Yeah, I don't think I can use maces, can I? What level am I? 45. Yeah, because with that talent, I have a 10% chance. Okay, while aspect of the hawk is active, all normal range attacks have a chance to increase your range attack speed by 12%. But while aspect of the wolf is active, all normal melee attacks have a 10% chance to increase your melee attack speed. So while aspect of the wolf is active, this aspect, which also gives me 70 attack power, now I have a 10% chance to increase my attack speed. Yeah, it's pretty. It's decent, but what's even better is once we get into improved primal aspects. This is where we're going to really see how good Aspect of the Wolf is. And I've never had this before, but once we get improved primal aspects and we put 3 talent points into this, while Aspect of the Wolf is active, I'm going to be healed for 6% of all the damage that I do.
What can I do for you?
So that's going to be interesting. Ooh, wait a second now. Here we go. 1% of damage dealt is returned as healing. Look at this. Yeah, exactly. So once I get the primal aspects, I'm going to get 6% healing. Yeah, it's like 6% lifesteal, yep. And then look at this. Look at this item I just got. This item I just got right here, it says 5 strength, 5 intellect, but 1% of the damage dealt is returned as healing. Let's try this out. But the stats on it are pretty bad. Like, I mean, 5 strength, 5 intellect is pretty much nothing.
See you later.
But 1% healing is going to be pretty interesting, so we'll try that out. Yeah, I know. If they do the Unreal Engine implementation and it's good, the big key is the character controller and Here, hold on a second. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I didn't see anything in the paladin tree that like was like lifesteal, and I haven't looked at warrior, but there might be some talents like that. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I just came back to Turtle. I hadn't played Turtle WoW in a long time, so this is I'm still kind of rediscovering Turtle WoW. Turtle WoW is better. It's a lot better now than it used to be. What's up, Ripop? No, Ripop. We just did a quest that. What's up, Daniel? Good morning. We just did a quest that gave me this belt. 5 strength, 5 intellect, but 1% of the damage dealt is returned as healing. Of course, it's not as good as the belt I had. I mean, stat-wise, but I mean, the healing's going to be interesting, so.
How are you? Have a good one. Greetings. See you later. Hey there. Hello. See you around. Greetings. Go with honor, friend. What can I do for you? For the Alliance.
Why am I muted? Thank you. I don't know how I got muted. Yeah, thanks, Daniel. I don't know how I got muted. Really? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I was muted. That was weird. Anyways, so the add-ons I'm using are better character stats, classic snowfall, which is it's basically snowfall key press. Just means that when I push down my keyboard button, my ability is going to actuate instantly. It's not going to wait for a key up. You know, I'm not going to push down the button. I'm not going to push like D and then have to release the key before a spell triggers. My keybind triggers off of D. So coolline just is a little bar on my screen that shows cooldowns, which I like. Threat meter is just a threat meter. It's probably, I don't know if it's as good as Turtle Wild's threat meter. Probably isn't, to be honest, but I haven't tried Turtle Wild's threat meter. So mixed scrolling battle text is my combat text. Move anything allows me to move UI elements around on the screen. No toggle basically just makes my auto shot, shoot, and auto attack not toggle on and off when I click them. And OCB3 is a casting bar replacement, so I can show you what that looks like in game. OmniCC shows the cooldowns of my abilities on my bars. Ring menu is a Skyrim style ring menu. I can show you what that looks like. Super API allows me to do a hook to bypass Turtle Wild's launcher so that I can use reshade, which allows me to add filters to use like graphical filters to make the game just look nicer. Normally I wouldn't be able to do that without bypassing it, but I need Super API and Super WoW EXE, which is in my root folder. Super Macro just allows me to create more customized, larger, you have more room to create larger scripts. PF Quest Turtle, just obviously the quest helper. Shago plates, my enemy nameplates, and Shago DPS, just a little DPS meter. It's not great, but it gives me enough information for me to do a little bit of theory crafting. And Shago Tweaks is probably one of the best add-ons I have, which allows me to reduce the action bar size. So ring menu is, yeah, no problem. So it's like ring menu. This is ring menu. It's like ring menu. It just brings up a little like circular ring menu. I can drag things on and off the menu whenever I want. If I want to add, do that, go to first aid, whatever. Actually, my cooldown is down here. Oh yeah, so the big one, really, the advanced interface option comes from Shago Tweaks. This allows me to reduce the action bar size and do other stuff like auto dismount and sell junk. Adds a sell junk item to vendor interfaces. It allows me to copy URLs from chat window. It does stuff like show enemy cast bars and targeted unit frame. Lots of cool stuff. Although that one probably isn't needed, to be honest, because Shago Plates already has that. But sorry about that. I was blowing my nose. Nose is stuffy. The UI. You mean like the vines around my frames? Is that what you're talking about? Like the vines around like the windows? I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, the vines. That's a custom thing called. It's T-King. It's actually a really, really old list of... Actually, this is the undead one. He actually has an undead one, too, so if you wanted to make my... Let me download this one, I forgot. I've used this one before. Yeah, there's an undead one as well. Sorry, it's this... Where is it? But it's called T-King. Not T-King. It's called it's not called Undead by UI by T-King. But basically all it is, it's basically just a bunch of interface modifications. Back in the old days when people wanted to customize the UI, they would actually handcraft the artwork. So you would have to go into the interface and actually replace, like there's folders in here in my interface. Like normally in your interface all you're going to see is your add-ons folder. But in my interface folder, I've got all these folders. And all of these folders have different custom BLP files, which are basically like imaging files that replace, the look of certain items in my user interface. And so you just have to basically download this file, extract all of these folders into your interface folder, and it'll automatically use those images. But it's called Elf King. So here, let me find it. I think it's called Elfwood. Here it is. This is it. So if you download this, it's not 100%. It's not 100% like fully working. Like my action bars on the right side of the screen don't have the vines around them. Sadly, I don't know why. But most of everything else works. You know, like the vines are around the target. I mean, it even wraps like the main menu. Like you can see the main menu has like vines around it. Most of the interfaces have vines. You know, you know, you can see almost all the windows have it. So it works. I like it. It gives a nice like elvish look to my UI. So. Yeah, and I use reshade. So if I pull up reshade, you can see like normally the graphics would look like this, right? Which is pretty dismal, to be honest. But you're not going to be able to use reshade directly because Turtle WoW prevents it. Turtle WoW like prevents people from modifying kind of like DLLs, like the DLL drivers, because it considers it a unfair advantage or something, or like it considers that it could be an unfair advantage. So, you know, to get it to work, you're gonna have to download Super WoW, and you're gonna have to put the Super WoW hook, the Super WoW exe in this folder, in your root folder where the Turtle WoW executable is. You're going to have to rename turtlewow.exe. Just copy that file, paste it in here, and then rename it to wow.exe. And then you're going to have to download another add-on, which is called which is called Super API. And you're going to just have to download Super API, put that in your add-ons folder, and then when you run the game, you just have to run the wow.exe manually. Go into this folder and run wow.exe, which will just bypass the Turtle WoW launcher, and that'll allow you to. And then when you'll install Reshade, you'll point to the wow.exe when you install Reshade. Just go to reshade.me for the website. Now, how fast is this mount? It doesn't tell you, but it's slower than slow. My cheat is faster than my mount. Yeah, no worries. And it took me, because like when I came back to Turtle WoW, and I've been away from Turtle WoW for quite a while, and you know they changed Turtle WoW. Like the launcher now kind of prevents Reshade from working. When I had played before, that wasn't the case. Reshade worked fine. So it took me a little bit of time to figure out how to get it to work. I had to do some shenanigans for Warhammer Online as well. Anyways, it's similar, but it works. So it's cool. I just buffed my pet with Spirit. I meant to buff myself. That's alright. We'll turn the pet's growl back on. Maybe he'll get some threat. I forgot to mention this is. I probably should have put it in the stream description, but this is hardcore. This is a hardcore hunter too. Did not put that in the stream description. This is the hardcore hunter.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
King's honor, friend.
Yeah, the zone's cool.
Go with honor.
Light with you. Be careful.
God, my quest log has to be almost full. Just about. I still haven't done this quest, the Hunter's Path. You look like you're skilled enough to handle a beast and train as your companion. What's this mean? Well, we need to go to Dolinar, apparently. You can put your path. You can put you on a path to earn a pet of your own. Huh. I still haven't done the cheap Goblin's Oil either. Shit.
Well met.
So much to do.
Light bless you.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
You need something? Safe travels.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Guys are hitting pretty hard. Need more health. Can't
You
believe
can kiss your ass goodbye.
can't believe I still have that fish oil. This debuff is vicious. Look at that, 115 damage per tick. That's a pretty vicious debuff. It's like 5% of your damage every couple seconds. 5% of your health, I mean. No, it's not. It's pretty vicious. Karam, no, Epoch's not out yet. Should be out in a couple days. Man, these wolves hit hard, man. Must have hit debuff my pet, I'm sure. I said, damn debuff. I don't have any. Nope. I think it'll be good. Actually, I think it'll be really good. But they basically said they're not going to open up the website registration for a while. Like, so if you don't have an account to Epoch, you're not going to be able to get one for probably a good month, at least. They said it's going to be a couple weeks to a month before they open that up, because there's just so many people want to play it. The action bars. You gotta download Elfwood. Here, I just gave that to somebody else a minute ago. Let's see. Go here. Download Elfwood and just extract the files into your interface folder. Done. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bit. Yep, no problem. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if it'll go that wide. I mean, there you go. It'll go to 3840 by 2160. At least according to my... So it looks like it might be. I mean, I'm running 2560 by 1440. No, you can't. This is the 1.12 client. If you're asking me if Turtle WoW can run on 3.3.5, no. Epoch is 3.3.5. Turtle WoW is 1.12, which is one of the biggest downfalls of Turtle WoW, or drawbacks anyway. But other than that, I mean, if Turtle WoW was on the 3.3.5 client, of course, they're coming out with Turtle WoW 2 on the Unreal Engine, so that's going to be interesting. I don't know if it's going to fix the character controller issues, but we'll see. Are you saying Epoch works flawlessly or Turtle WoW? You can't run Turtle WoW in 3.3.5, can you? I think there was a way to run Turtle WoW on the 1.1.4 client, the 1.14 client, which is the classic client, but the problem with that though is not all the add-ons work. This is going to be a cluster. This isn't going to work. This is not going to work.
Goodbye.
Oh shit. Ooh, it's a good thing they reset, because I really couldn't run away that way. Yeah, Milan, I'm sorry, I don't really understand what you're asking. Are you asking if Turtle WoW runs on 3.3.5? Because no, it does not. No, it does not. Not to my understanding. I don't think anyone's run Turtle WoW on 3.3.5. I mean, it's created for the 1.12 client, so. That was kind of scary, though. Like, this is a hardcore character there. That could have been a little bit tricky if those guys wouldn't have reset. Oh, if Elfwood does? Yeah. Oh, Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I don't know. I honestly do not know. It might work. I mean, it might work. I've never tried it. I mean, it's just interface BLP files, so I would think it probably would work, to be honest. You're just swapping out the graphical, you're just swapping out the image that it uses to wrap the frames, so I would imagine it probably would work, actually. Yeah, it should. It should work. Look at that dagger I've got. That's a custom dagger model. Right, isn't it? Like, it's a melee hunter, Karam. I'll use whatever weapons I can to take my enemy to Chinatown, baby. I'm gonna take you down to Chinatown, brother. What other weapons I could use, I'm gonna use. And since this is a hardcore character, I don't even think I can use the auction house on this character. I don't think I can use the mail system. I can't trade with other characters. I don't think I can do any of that. Yeah, I never really thought about using Elfwood with Project Epoch, but it might be worth trying. Let's see. Let's take a look. So if we go into our interface folder, right? I don't know if we have. I don't think we can tell because my Warmane's fucked up right now. So I don't think I have a Wrath of the Lich King client we can test it on. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. But let's say we take all of these folders. And we go to Project Epoch, which I think is this folder. Okay, maybe not. I have too many folders. Okay, it's this folder, right? I'll paste them in here. So next time we run Project Epoch, we'll see if it works, right? Hey, Borkut, how's it going? Because they don't go in the add-on folder. They're interface files. They're just interface. They're basically just images, right? They just go. They don't go in the add-ons folder. They just go in the same folder. They just go in the interface folder. You just copy them into the interface folder. Yeah, because they're images. See this? All these are images that replace the default images that the interface uses. It's not really an add-on. It's basically just overriding the images that are used to create, like if you go into Spellbook here, you can even see the background texture behind the skills is different, right? So they're just images. That's why it should work with Wrath of Lich King. As long as the Wrath of Lich King UI elements have the same names, and as long as they're the same size, right? Which I think they are, then it should work. Your headset finally arrived. Nice. You got the Black Shark. You got the Razer Black Shark Pro, right? That's a good headset. Yeah, it's good. It's a good headset. Its microphone isn't as good as this microphone, but the earphones are good. Yeah, the Black version 2. Do you have the 2000? Because there's different versions. You got to make sure you get the right one. It has to be the version 2, the 2000. I can't remember. There's like a certain one, right? Here. There you go. Yeah, this is the one I got. I got the white one just because it was cheaper. Oh, well, you know what's really funny is right now the black one's cheaper. Oh, I can't tell if that's black or not. But actually, I bought the white one because it was literally like $20 cheaper than the black one. But I have this one. I don't use it though. It just sits in my closet. So because I don't like the microphone as much as the microphone on this one. But the earpieces are better. Like the sound coming out of the earpieces is way better on the Black Shark. Yeah, I like the white one. The white one looks pretty cool actually. The Barodynamics. I don't know. There's another headset I was thinking about getting. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one. I'm thinking about grabbing this one. But I just don't need a headset right now. I already, you know, my headset's is fine. The one I have right now is fine, so I don't need one. But when this one dies or something, I might grab the Barodynamics. You return to retail. Ew, what's wrong with you? Are you sick? Are you sick? Did like an alien infect you with a virus to make you play such a bad game? What is Moondrop? Is that... I'm actually looking to change to some different headsets. Let's see. Moondrop Kato. Oh, but these are like in-ear pieces, right? These are earpieces, right? I'll save the link. I'm always looking to try out some new, like, especially something like this, which it's going to take the weight, because it's going to take the weight off my neck. Not those earpieces are going to reduce the weight, so that's a good thing. I don't think we want this one. I don't think we need the head striker of agility. Yeah, let's just get rid of that weapon. Oh, we'll hold on to it for now. Hey there, how's it going? I'm going in for sap.
For the Alliance.
Well, I don't know if I don't know if there's like specific horde zones you can quest in, but I mean it is cross faction. I believe. Like I said, I haven't played Turtle. It's been a while since I played Turtle, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, there's zones like this where the Horde and the Alliance are both questing. Like there's, just like how you have like Stranglethorn Vale. But I don't think like the starter zones. Like if you go to like the starter Undead zone, like in Tirisfal Glades or something, 350 euros. Yikes. The worst investment ever. Yeah, well, the funny part is I've been using the same headset for about 10 years. And people can make fun of it all they want, but this headset has one of the best microphones. And that's why I use it, because the microphone's good. Actually, there's another quest over here. I'm going to have to cut the stream off pretty soon, because I got to go to work. Well, in about 50 minutes, I think. I'm going to go to bed for a few hours before I have to work.
Light be with you. For the Alliance.
Yeah, we could do that, but I mean, I just have my wife, so I'm not gonna do anything like external. Oh, here's the Flight Master. I never knew where the Flight Master was in this zone.
Well met. Light bless you.
Yeah, I don't like headphones, but I can't. Here's the thing. The reason I use the headphones, one of the reasons is actually because my wife can be sometimes she can be kind of noisy doing stuff like around the house, whether she's vacuuming or cleaning or whatever. So the headphones really help with that, right? And it also helps me to focus more. Like if I'm playing hardcore and stuff like that, I'm just a little bit. It's easier not to get distracted when I've got headphones on. So, so I do like headphones for that reason. You know, like I think that's the biggest thing, really. Like if I was single, I definitely would not want. I would definitely invest into like a, you know what I mean? I would definitely invest into just like a sound system with like an external mic and all that, or I just have external speakers and everything. I would definitely do that if I was single, but I couldn't do it. I'd drive my wife crazy. If she wouldn't want to hear my game. That's for sure. She'd probably go nuts. It looked like we almost layered there because there was a Naga there, and then when I got here, they disappeared. This black water's kind of scary. I don't like dark black water. Even in real life, I don't like dark black water. Like when you're out in the ocean in the middle of the night and it looks like that, I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't know what's under there. Yeah, I don't really have too much problem with that. Yeah, I don't really have too much problem with that because mine don't really get sweaty. Plus, I put ear covers on mine. Like there's these really cheap ear covers that I buy off Amazon. They're just these little, cloth pieces that wrap around the earphone, and they're really good. They like give you breathability, and they're soft. And yeah, I don't have any issue with my ears sweating or anything like that. Zero problem. Come on, walk into my trap. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. If you've got kids, it's like one earbud in and one earbud out, right? Hmm. Really?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, I see that. This guy's like kicking my ass like big time. One thing in Turtle WoW that I've noticed is, man, the mobs sometimes, certain mobs, they hit hard. Like in Turtle WoW, especially mobs that are like wielding two-hand weapons. I mean, two-handed mob. I mean, that particular Naga with the trident, he hits hard anyway. But man, it feels like he hits harder in Turtle WoW. I think Turtle WoW's scaled. Like the thing is, like when WoW came out with Classic WoW in 2019, it wasn't the same difficulty, and I think that's what it is. Is I've just forgotten what the original 1.12 private server client feels like. Like the 1.12 on private servers is a more difficult experience than going into like the 2019 Classic WoW that Blizzard released. Like the mobs and stuff are way weaker. Um, You go into any private server and you get a much better experience because it's more challenging. They're like little stealth rogues. Kids, yeah. My son's all grown up. He's like 27 now. But when he was just a little baby, he had superhuman speed. Like I'd go into the kitchen to get a drink or something, and he'd be sitting in front of the TV. And this is when he was like, like 4 years old. And he'd be sitting right in front of the TV watching TV, and I'd go in the kitchen get a drink, and I'd go back and just appear down the hallway to look into the living room, and he'd be gone. I'm like, where'd he go? He was just watching TV, like literally, like 20 seconds ago. He was like this little like superhuman ninja. Like he was super fast. Like it was amazing how fast he was. Oh, you're busy. Oh yeah, that sounds like that's not good. Two years and 8 months. Ooh. Yeah, you really don't have a lot of free time, Milan. With 2-year-old and 8-month-old, oh my God, you're probably not getting a lot of sleep. I don't even know how you find time to play games. It's like, how do you even have time to play games? Yeah, these Naga hit pretty hard. We gotta be careful.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. He didn't buff my pet, so I want to make sure that these mobs are hitting me because I got thorns up. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Damn. I mean, it's kind of silly even playing here, to be honest, because I won't be playing this character here once Ambershire comes up. When Turtle Isle launches their new server on, what is it, the 15th? We'll be playing there, so we'll be starting from scratch. But I've had this character, Shadymoon, for a long time. Let's see. I have total time played on this character 4 days, 3 hours. But I created this character a long time ago. Like probably like probably 3 years ago, at least 3 years ago when I created this character. You're working from home? Oh, you're oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I work from home every day because my wife has medical issues. She can't really be by herself. I have to be, like, you know, close by at all times. This black water's scary. Don't like black water. This is kind of like Dark Shore, you know? Doesn't this feel like Dark Shore a little bit? This zone's really cool. I like that they did a great job with this zone. Yeah. My job's been really kind of a pain in the butt lately. I mean, I love my job, but we've just been under such a high pressure to get this new rolled out of our application, and we did get most of it done, and I thought it would be less pressure. But we only rolled out, like, we agreed to, like, a certain amount of, you know, functionality was going to be released with the rewrite of the application, and we did all that. But now, instead of taking a break or calming down, we're doing all the code that wasn't going to be part of the release. So, and we're still doing it in the same frantic manner, like knocking shit out like there's no tomorrow, which it's not really my you know, it feels like it's the 12th hour, like every time I go to work, you know what I mean? Which I'm not really a big fan of, but yeah, I do work from home. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I work from home every day. Oh, sorry to hear that, Avery, man. Sorry you're unemployed. That sucks, man. I mean, unemployed's good and bad. It's good that you don't have to work, but it's bad because you're not making any money. Making money on liability tax. How do we get... Okay. Not really. No. It's hard in the beginning. Like when you first start doing it, it's hard because you're not used to it. But when you've done it as long as I have, you get used to it. You know? Like I have, you know what I mean? Too much money? I wish I had that problem. Hey Will, I wish I had that problem. If you got too much money, you can donate some money to me because I don't have too much money. I'm broke. Broke AF. Broke as fuck, right? Me and my wife just bought this house, so we just moved into a new house, and I'm super broke right now.
What can I do?
We're still paying rent at the apartment I came from. Hmm. Hmm. You know, one thing in Turtle WoW I'm surprised is the gear I'm getting, like the gear drops are, I would have thought would have been a little better. Like this Darktide cape I got from doing a quest in probably Stranglethorn Vale. I mean that is a level 40 quest, but these items aren't really, they're not. It kind of goes against what Turtle WoW used to do. Turtle WoW used to do when it first came out, like when they did their custom quests, the loot that they gave from their custom quests used to be like a little bit stronger, not like a lot stronger, but just like a little bit stronger. And they were nice items, like especially like if you did like a level 10 Turtle WoW quest that was specific to Turtle WoW, you get like a nice, you know, a nice green item that was a little bit stronger than anything you'd get at level 10. With these quest items, the weapons have been good. Like that's the interesting part is I got this weapon from a quest out here, and it's pretty good. But the gear items have not been that great. Like I got this, it's like, oh, it gives you 1% healing, but you know, 5 strength, 5 intellect isn't a lot of stats, which I'm not complaining about because I'm not a big fan of gear, of gearing being the primary way to progress. I think it's overdone in MMOs, and I think most gear is way too powerful anyway. But I'm just a little surprised at the stats I'm seeing on some of these items compared to what they're kind of how they first did their quests. All right, we're gonna head back to Stormwind. You're too much money isn't that kind of money? What? Too much money that I'm too autistic to spend? You're too much money isn't that kind of money? Okay, I got you. Alright, I gotta get to bed here pretty soon, but let's first let's go to Stormwind and see if we have I think it's been a while since I hit my hunter trainer.
Can I help you? See you around.
Oh, you a Russian? All right. I always wanted to learn how to speak Russian, but I always want to learn how to speak Chinese too. I would love to be able to speak Korean, Russian, Chinese, and French. What was Sam? Yeah, you can set up separate office and forbid. Yeah, like I don't let we have 3 cats and a dog, and when we bought the house, like I used to let them into my office at the apartment, but in the house they're not allowed in here because unfortunately this stupid office has carpet, so I don't want the cats on the carpet because they, you know how cats are, they get fur balls, they puke, and the way cats are is once you let them into an area, it's game over, you know. Then you can't prevent them from going there. Once they're there, they're gonna cry like baby. If they're like, well, you let me go in there once, why can't I go in there now? So you have to like be really strict and just be like, nope, this is off limits. So yeah, the animals are not allowed in the office. So they know that. We've been here at the new house long enough they don't even try to get into the office. Well, they still try, but when I shut the door in their face, they're like, okay. Let me hit the hunter trainer. I just have my desk. It's 2 desks. I have 2 desks pushed up against each other, 2 Huffy workbenches, and I got 2 31-inch monitors on one. On the other one, I've got like a 27-inch monitor with my laptop, my work laptop. So when I want to focus and work, I just turn the big monitors off, pretty much. What was the dinner today? Yeah. don't know. I'm not thinking about dinner. It's 6:31 a.m.
What can I do for you?
All right, what do we got? Explosive trap rank 2. And that's about it. Oh no, well, I already know Aspect of the... This is interesting that you don't know these automatically, because I know Aspect of the Wolf rank 4. I guess they want to give you the option to save for saving mana, I guess. And of course I don't use this other stuff, because I'm a melee hunter. I suppose we could track elementals.
Safe travels. Great to meet ya. Watch your back.
The pet trainer has hunter stuff. Interesting. Yeah, that song's not working. My pet already has bite rank. Oh, he's got bite rank 5. Yeah. And he's got growl rank 5. Okay. Thunder Fury, blessed blade of the Windseeker. Well, that's it, guys. I gotta go to bed. I will catch you guys later. Hope everybody has a good day wherever you are in the world. In Russia, awesome. Europe, wherever you guys are. Thanks for stopping by. We will be playing, like I said, Project Epoch should come out in a few days. So we should be playing that, hopefully, if we can play without the servers crashing from too many people. And then, of course, Ambershire. Great server name, by the way. Same name as my wife, Amber. That comes out on the 17th, I think. Definitely going to be playing on Ambershire. So I might end up playing on... I'm probably going to end up playing on 2 servers. Yeah. I'll probably be playing on Ambershire and Project Epoch at the same time. And then I'll just... Because my friend, Vols, he's got friends that want to play, and they don't have accounts on Project Epoch, so... they can't even play Epoch. So he's probably gonna want to play on Turtle WoW. So, which is cool. So I might get together with him and his friends and play on Turtle WoW on Ambershire. So, but anyways, I'll catch you guys later. I gotta get some sleep. Peace out. Have a good one.